YouTube, what is up, guys? This is one of my most requested videos ever. I've been getting asked to do this for years and I've never done it. This is a draw my life video where I literally tell you the story of my life and I draw it. My art is terrible at times, but I had fun making this. I hope you guys like it. Enjoy. Hi, my name is Andy Schrock. I was born in Cincinnati, Ohio, while Magnum P.I. was on TV. This is a TV show that you probably don't know about, but if you do know what it is, then you do. The first couple of years of my life, I kind of sucked at retaining memories. I know I was a baby. I know I got bit by an ant and stung by a wasp in my first house. Then I moved. As a toddler, I lived in a town called Bethel, Ohio. I spent most of my time there watching Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles, and dreaming of dinosaurs. In fact, those were easily my favorite toys to play with. When elementary school started, I moved to the suburbs on the outskirts of Cincinnati. My childhood ruled. When I wasn't at school, I spent most of my days outside make-believing, reenacting my most favorite recent movie, exploring woods, or getting in epic bike chases. I spent most of my rainy days and nighttime inside playing Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. I had them both. I was super lucky. All throughout my childhood, one of the most important aspects was that I dreamt of being a hero. Whether it was Spider-Man or Samus or Luke Skywalker, I saw these heroes and I knew that saving the world was something I wanted to do. As a kid, I wanted nothing more than to somehow get superpowers or build a super suit that would let me go out there and make a difference in the world. I literally sat there in class daydreaming about this. When I was about 11, I was introduced to a Star Wars card game that set forth in motion what would ultimately get me to where I am today. I started playing CCGs, which stands for Customizable Card Games. From Star Wars, I got into Star Trek CCG and Magic the Gathering and whatever hot new game people started playing in my local comic shop. During my preteens and early teens, I pretty much lived at the comic shop. But one day, a friend of the comic shop showed up with a skateboard and then everything changed. My junior high and high school years were the best. When I wasn't in school, I was skating and dreaming of one day becoming a pro skateboarder. I'd watch Toy Machine and Zero Skateboards videos and hit the streets trying to find a new gap or handrail. Then, I'd play video games at night with my friends. Life was perfect. We assembled a skateboard crew with our circle of friends and produced 2 full-length skate videos and even made apparel and skateboards. In my senior year, I got everyone together and said, "Dudes, we could totally make a skateboard company." And everyone was like,
there's no way
we could do that.
No. That's a really dumb idea.
So that dream was stomped out pretty quickly because I wasn't about to do it alone. The day I turned 18, I got in the car and moved all the way to California. I skated whenever and wherever I could, but a few months later, I missed all of my friends and family and moved back and got my own apartment. I was living on my own now. Actually, Brian Ames was on my couch, to be honest with you. I went to college and studied video production, but I quickly realized that it was just more fun to do my own videos, and I didn't want to go to school for it, so I switched over to languages and communications. I produced 2 more skate videos in my college years, too. About 1 semester into college, I broke up with my girlfriend of 4 years. At first, I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. And she was like, no, we can't split up. But then I was like, okay, babe, we cannot split up. And then she was like, no, I'm done with this. So I was heartbroken, and in my sorrow, I picked up another thing that changed my life, Harry Potter. I know that sounds weird, but it just set me in motion. I read all of the available books that were out at the time twice in a row in a matter of weeks. I was so inspired and happy from these that I knew what I had to do. I had to write. So I wrote a 96% accurate story of what I had just gone through growing up into a book. I changed names of people and made up an ending. This book is called Yesterday Erased. After that book, I of course was skating whenever I could, but I also wrote a fantasy trilogy, which I still hope of polishing up some point in my life and publishing. However, as I went through a few years of college, I was on a quest to publish my first book. I mailed agents and publishing houses, I attended conferences, but after a grueling couple of years, just a painful amount of rejection letters, I admitted defeat and accepted that my book just wouldn't be published. After college, I found myself working 3 jobs, unsure what I was going to do with this whole life thing. I knew whatever I ended up doing in life, I wanted to do something I loved, but also I wanted to make a difference in the world. Despite being an adult, the urge to save the world had never left me. I just understood that there were different ways of doing this than putting on an X-Men outfit and trying to find a supervillain. Although, if that ever exists, Professor X, dude, I am totally down. But I digress. I didn't know how I could make this life that I wanted for myself. But there was this little site called YouTube that had been gaining popularity over the previous years, and I of course was very familiar with making videos. I thought maybe if I could build a following, it would be easy to get my name out there and hopefully start a project of some sort that fulfilled that change the world desire. But then I asked myself, what kind of videos could I make where people would actually want to watch them again and again? And I remembered a scene from Harry Potter, The Goblet of Fire, when Harry asks Mad-Eye Moody how in the world he could take on a dragon. And Mad-Eye Moody simply replies, well, what are you good at, Harry? It might have been different wording, but that's what he said. And that question made me think of what I was good at and what had always been there for me since it came into my life: a skateboard. So I took all of my old skate footage and started adding personality to them with the idea that even if someone didn't skateboard, that they might want to watch my videos for the personality side of things. I called Alex Buting and some friends and I was like, I have this idea. And once again, we were out there skating, filming videos for YouTube and also for another full-length skate video. Numbers steadily rose on YouTube, and as the videos got more popular, my viewers said, dude, you should totally make some skateboards. I didn't have a huge desire to run a company or be a businessman, not like I had back in high school anyway, but I wasn't completely against the idea, and I wanted to make my subscribers happy, so I started a skateboard company called Revenge Skateboards. At first, I really didn't take it too seriously because I thought there was no way that anybody would be seriously interested in my skateboard company, but they started selling out immediately. Every time we got them in stock, they'd just be gone. So I called up my friend from my high school skate crew, Brian Ames, and said, dude, let's do this. Soon after this, I got married to my amazing wife and of course had my first son, Ryden. I always knew I wanted to be a dad, and as amazing as everything else in my life had been, nothing will ever compare to being a dad. It is the best. After running Revenge for a while, we were forced to rebrand as Revive, and things only got better from there. We started in a basement, and within 2 years, we were in our third warehouse while keeping the previous warehouse for our private skate park. Since all of this happening, I've grown my YouTube channel, started a second channel with my son, and created more companies. Now I travel all over the country, sometimes world, to film videos, skateboard, and just enjoy life. I've gotten into a little bit of acting and voice acting on the side because it had always been a dream in the back of my mind. We just had our second son and moved into a new house. I work a lot, but always put family first. I have the best friends on the planet. I get to still be a goof on my favorite toy, and after that, I get to come home to my family. Life is perfect. But I'm not done yet. Trying to save or change the world isn't something that is ever done. I just hope that whatever I build or create in the future can put a smile on at least one face out there, and hopefully make this globe we live on a little better of a place. Or I finally get an Iron Man suit. Either way, I'm gonna keep trying. There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed that. It's kind of weird because I do a lot of talking in general and about myself on the internet, but sometimes when you're talking about yourself, I feel like it can easily be misconstrued as someone's just cocky or they think that they're the best, and I just genuinely hope that it didn't come across that way. I'm lucky. I think that I'm very lucky. I worked very hard at all this, but I still walk into the skate park every day and I'm like, wow, this exists. Like, it's not lost on me, but I am confident, and I hope it doesn't come across the other way. And quick interruption real fast, guys. I feel like I never actually say this, but yeah, my book, you can totally get it if you just go to my website, andyschrock.com, and click on book. It'll take you right to the page. And so there you guys go. I love what I do, and I'm going to keep working. In my head, I haven't done enough, and I want to keep building and growing my life and do things that make me happy on a creative level. That's my goal. And I really am genuinely serious about that whole save the world, change the world thing. And if you go back and look at some of my other videos, like, you can see that. What's the point in life if you're not making the world a better place? That's the way I look at it. So clearly I'm not to the point where I'm strapping on a superhero outfit yet, but that's the best I can do, is just keep making videos like this that hopefully make people happy. I'm going to try to keep stretching my brain and challenging myself, and the journey is hopefully not even halfway over. Thank you guys for watching. All the love and support you guys have shown me over the years, thank you. I'm gonna keep on doing this, and I hope you guys have a great day. If you want to see more videos from me, hit the subscribe button. Even though the subscribe button doesn't really do much these days, you can physically come to my channel and there will be new videos though. Subscribing, I guess, does make it easier. I'm talking too much. I'm gonna go. I did, since that art was very terrible at times, I drew this, which is a little better. I'm not a talented artist, but I can do, if I try for 5 seconds, I can do something that doesn't look like a stick figure. I think that's a thumbnail. I don't know. I do know. I think it is. I'm gonna go. You guys have a great day. I'll see you very soon with another video. I wish this was like a chalk thing. Why would I wish that? Because then it would have been terrible in my face right there. That's a dumb idea.
What do you want to do for bonus?
What do you want to do for the bonus?
I think we got a bonus.
It's like, after all these years, this guy is still a child.